So today I'm going to go ahead and go over my part of our group project. And we did a group project on the movie A Nightmare on Elm Street. And so I'm just going to go over the synopsis of the film, the characters of the film, and then talk about how it relates to our class and what we've learned so far. So Nightmare on Elm Street was made in 1984. It was made by the legendary horror creator, writer Wes Craven, who went on to write many other, great horror movies. And according to IMDb website, imdb.com, it is a very well-received movie, has a score of 96 on Rotten Tomatoes, and a score of 7.5 out of 10 on IMDb website, and that's out of 204,000 entries, so that's actually pretty good. And now I'm just going to go over a little bit on some of the characters in the film. So the film stars, and I'm going to read this, Heather Langenkamp is Nancy. She's the main person in the movie. John Saxon is her father, Lieutenant Donald Thompson. Robert Englund is Freddy Krueger, who was very famous for this role. It also has Johnny Depp in his film debut as Glenn Lance, who's a friend of Nancy. It stars Ronnie Blackley as Marge Thompson, who's the mother of Nancy. It stars Amanda Wyss as Tina Gray, one of the friends in the group. Then it also stars Nick Corey as Rod Lane, another member of the group. And so what the movie does is it basically has a group of friends who are teenagers in high school, and they start having kind of the same nightmare involving Freddy Krueger, who is haunting them and eventually killing them in their nightmares. And you come to find out later that Freddy Krueger was actually a child murderer in the community, and he was released on a technicality from jail. And so the people in the community took it upon themselves to burn him alive for his crimes, not knowing that he's going to come back and now haunt the teenagers in their dreams and, kill them off one by one. So it's a little bit, and I like how the movie kind of portrays reality from your dreams. Kind of, people think your dreams aren't real, and this kind of movie kind of shows you maybe some of your dreams are real, and it's how the kids interact with that. So there's a few things that I kind of connected it to our class and specifically group projects. And the first one is self-disclosure. So self-disclosure is defined by our textbook, Communication, A Life of Principles, is when you kind of let yourself and describe yourself to others. In this movie, that's very key, because if the teenagers don't explain to their friends that what the dreams they're having, the nightmares they're having, they won't ever be able to realize they're connected and make the cue that they're connected and that's what's happening. And the second one is proximity. That is when you're close to somebody, you're going to be attracted to them. These kids, of course, live in the same neighborhood, go to the same school. That's how their dreams are connected and how the movie is made. So in closing, I saw this movie long time ago. I remember having nightmares for weeks after, not wanting to fall asleep. And I find it interesting how that relates to our classroom. So thank you for your time.